Hello, this is Lavender Lightworker. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a quick live. I just wanted to update you guys. By the way, I did this really silly thumbnail on purpose because clickbait. Anyway, I thought it'd be hilarious. I just wanted to update you guys. We have at least 6 planets retrograding. If you don't know what planets retrograding is, go do your research so you can understand that. I'll give you a little snippet of it, but just understand that right now there's a lot of pause in life. There's a lot of lagging, unusual delays, because each planet represents a different part of our lives, okay? And so it's really important that you know about what the characteristics of each planet that are retrograding, so that you can understand how it affects your life, okay? It's too deep to kind of go into this in the live, but I just wanted you guys to all understand, if you're noticing a pause and a lag and a lot of things from the past coming back, in all kind of different ways, it's because of the retrogrades. Now, right now, one of the, I mean, they're all huge, but right now, Venus, which is a beautiful planet of love, abundance, and romance, and your investments, your just, it's a beautiful planet. It's always there to help us. It's literally like, if the planets are all in rotation, it's almost like, when you're in a road trip and you've been going and going and you got to stop and get gas, and you're like, when's the next rest stop? And then you find the rest stop and you kind of get out and you stretch your legs, and you use the restroom, might grab a snack, etc. Think of it that way. These planets, when they're in retrograde, that's what they're doing. They're stopping. They're not going backwards. It may appear like they're going backwards if you look at a telescope or something, because of the it just may appear like they're going backwards, but that's an illusion. They're just paused, okay? And the reason for this, if you want to use it, a lot of people get freaked out, which is, and when I first learned about retrogrades, I'd be like, oh my God, we have a retrograde coming. Oh, but now I embrace them because I know how to use them. Okay. So I want you guys to understand how to use them. So let's just bring up Venus as an example. She went retrograde on July the 22nd. And there was a pre-shadow period. Shadow period pretty much means that you can kind of feel the effects before they even go, and there's a post shadow period. But anyway, she will go direct, mean get back in her car, everyone's peed. I'm using metaphors. Everyone's peed, everyone's used the bathroom on their road trip. Going around the sun is a big deal. Everyone needs a break. She will go direct on October the 4th. No, September the 4th. My apologies. And so we really shouldn't be starting anything new in these retrogrades. Go look at all the planets that are retrogrades. We even have a meteorite called Chiron. It's an asteroid meteorite. That's retrograde. That's the wounded healer. It's pretty deep out there, guys. You gotta go look it up. The point is that it's okay to pause. When things come back into your life and resurface from the past, know that that's because you are on pause right now, so that you can reflect on each and every one of the characteristics of these planets and revise your life. Revise every part of it and fix what you need to fix, and they say thank you for any lesson that you've learned and move forward. And that's where the real work is. And if you do that and you utilize the pause and the little pit stop, when it's time to get back on the road, the beautiful things, the scenery on the road trip, the cute little shops or the little stops along the way will be very, very amazing and in your favor because you did the work. So, like, I'll give an example. Say there's something you've always wanted to see, and you know, when things move forward and the planets go direct, because you did the work and revised and went back in your past and figured out what is it that I want to change, or what project was I working on, or maybe there was an ex and things didn't end well and I don't want them back and they don't want me back, but maybe I should make peace with myself with the situation and lay it to rest for good. Just in that aspect, there's so many different planets. I'm not going to get into all of them right now. But the point is, go back and revise. Don't start anything new right now. Mercury retrograde starts on August the 23rd. You should already possibly be feeling that, like unnecessary traffic. That's travel, communication, you know, embrace it. Just understand that things are on pause. Like right now, Leo is in my 10th house of career. Venus is in my Leo house, and it's on pause. So I really have been reflecting on all of the projects and all of the work that I've done so far, and I will be rewarded when it's time to move forward. So I've been taking a pause and a break, and I've been reading my own birth chart. That's why it's really important to have your birth chart and know when to take these pauses and how to use these retrogrades. So if you don't see me posting as much, it's because I'm literally doing the work. And when I do, like an example, I went back and even though I really don't want my channel to be about sexual tarot, because it's so much deeper than that. That's what a lot of my audience likes, and that's what people like. And there's nothing wrong with sex. It's a part of life. Everyone does it or should be doing it, I guess. But the point is that it's important to know how to connect that to your life. So when I do these intimate tarot readings, it's not in a nasty way, in a way to, you know, to arouse people. It's in a way to kind of connect the dots of how sexual intimacy actually affects our daily lives, whether it's work, love, career, marriage, all of it. Like, sexual intimacy is a big deal. So I'm actually revising and rethinking how I can maybe start making that a more regular thing. And like I said, I'm going back and revising. And because it's very popular by demand on my channel. So this is just an example of how you go back and revise them, a couple things. So I might be offering those weekly. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. But you definitely don't want to start anything new right now. So it's not the best time to go like, oh my God, I've been thinking about this forever. Let me go start this new project. No, go back. And here's an example. I'll use myself. I bought a domain to a website more than a year and a half ago, and I have not built it yet. I just own the domain. So this would be a perfect example with Mercury retrograde for me to go back and, you know, because technology is a part of Mercury. So it'd be a perfect time for me to go back and maybe do something to the website. I hope you get my gist. So that's what I want to tell you. So if you see a lot of people quiet, not posting, kind of laid back, in a more calm, not vacation mode, but something like that, it's because everyone who is listening to their gut is actually going with the flow of life. And right now, it's on pause. So embrace it and reflect. And when it's time to move forward, you know, we got eclipses coming. You know, I love to talk about those. I'll be updating you guys. We got eclipses coming in October, in November, I believe. Yes, October, November. And they are going to be in Aries. You know, the nodes have shifted to Aries and Libra. So they're finally out of my sign, Scorpio, thank God. So anyway, we'll talk about that when that time comes. But for now, I just want you guys to understand why things are paused and embrace them. Exes and people from your past, if they start coming back, don't think of it, oh my God, it was meant to be. We're supposed to be back together. No, you were meant to find out what the fuck went wrong and how to not make that mistake again and make peace with it to move forward. Because trust me, once TikTok, once it's time for these plans to go direct and get back in the road, if you got back together with an ex, you're not going to feel the same. You're not. Things are going to, it's just not. You need to make peace with it. Okay? So I really hope this has helped you guys. Put in the comments below if you feel like some of the pause, you're going to start to feel a lot of travel delays. Try to cancel any appointments after Mercury retrograde, because you're going to keep rescheduling. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.